Benny was a bear. Not just any bear, but Benny the wild danger bear. He lived in a big, beautiful forest. Benny loved to climb trees. He loved to swim in the river. Most of all, Benny loved an adventure. One sunny morning, Benny was sniffing around for berries. He bumped into Rosie the rabbit. Rosie was known for being a bit jumpy, but today she was more excited than scared. "Benny!" she exclaimed, her nose twitching. "Have you heard the rumor? A magical golden acorn is hidden somewhere in the forest." Benny's ears perked up. A magical acorn? That sounded like an adventure. "Tell me more, Rosie," he urged, his eyes wide with curiosity. Rosie hopped closer to Benny, whispering, "They say this acorn can grant wishes." Benny's imagination ran wild. What would he wish for? Maybe a lifetime supply of honey, or perhaps a super speed ability for even more exciting adventures. "But where is it?" Benny asked, his paws itching to begin the search. "No one knows for sure," Rosie replied, her nose twitching again. "But rumor has it that the acorn lies hidden near the sparkling lake, guarded by talking squirrels." Talking squirrels? Now that was interesting. Benny decided he had to see this for himself. He thanked Rosie for the tip and immediately set off towards the sparkling lake, eager to find the magical acorn. The journey to the sparkling lake was not easy. Benny had to navigate through the Whispering Woods, a part of the forest known for its dense trees and tricky paths. The wind rustled the leaves, creating whispering sounds that seemed to taunt Benny. But Benny was brave. He wasn't afraid of a little challenge. He climbed over fallen logs and tiptoed across narrow bridges. He even outsmarted a grumpy badger guarding a berry patch. Section 4. The Sparkling Lake and the Golden Prize. Finally, after what felt like days, Benny reached the sparkling lake. The lake shimmered in the sunlight, its surface sparkling like 1,000 tiny diamonds. And there, perched on a branch overlooking the lake, were 2 squirrels chattering away. These must be the talking squirrels Rosie had mentioned. Benny approached cautiously. He greeted the squirrels politely and asked about the magical golden acorn. The squirrels looked at each other and then, to Benny's surprise, pointed their tiny paws towards a hidden hollow in a nearby oak tree. Section 5. A Grumbling Surprise. Benny's heart pounded with excitement. He carefully approached the tree and peeked inside the hollow. There, nestled amongst some soft leaves, lay a gleaming golden acorn. He reached in to grab it, but just then, a gruff voice startled him. "Hey, that's mine!" Benny turned to see a large, grumpy-looking bear standing behind him. The grumpy bear, whose name was Bruno, claimed he'd been looking for the acorn for ages. He insisted it was rightfully his. Section 6. A Wish for Everyone. Benny could have argued with Bruno. He could have fought him for the acorn, but Benny realized something important. Sharing was more valuable than any wish. He turned to Bruno and, in a calm voice, said, "Why don't we share the wish? We can make a wish that benefits everyone in the forest." Bruno grumbled a little, but then, to Benny's surprise, he agreed. They both held the magical acorn and wished with all their hearts for a place where all the animals could gather and play together in harmony. And with a magical sparkle, a beautiful clearing appeared near the sparkling lake. It had lush green grass, tall, shady trees, and a bubbling stream. The animals named it Friendship Grove, and it became a place of joy and laughter for all. Benny learned that day that the true magic wasn't in the golden acorn, but in the power of friendship and sharing. And that was an adventure worth more than any wish.